Hey folks, and welcome to the Untold Truth. You are now in tune with your girl Farrah K, giving you the most controversial topics with the most intellectual minds. Today here we got a new face. He go by the name of Jimmy Yitty.
Yes. What's going on, everybody?
See you see me, most you niggas buckets. I'm on the block smoking twin nuggets. Can't come near cause my niggas stuggin'. Run a stain on you like it's nothing. All you niggas rap like you tough. When I pull up, you ain't saying nothing. Turo whips, yeah, I rented that. Do a drive-by and I sent it back. Freestyle, I ain't gotta rap. In the script scrub, yeah, you want scrap? Pulling up at the dog with it. Smoke a blunt with some raw in it. Ask the mans out in UK, they'll tell a nigga I'm raw in it.
How are you, Jimmy?
I'm doing good, just surviving this winter war.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yo, it's not even winter yet, eh?
It's not even winter
this
yet.
It's fall season right now, eh?
True?
Niggas are scared right now.
Yeah.
So what's going on? Give us a little intro. Like, who's Jimmy Yitty? Let us know who you are.
Jimmy Yitty is a national treasure. No, I'm joking. Jimmy Yitty is currently a 23-year-old MC who comes out of East York, Toronto, Ontario. A lot of people don't know this is the east end of Toronto, but it's not Scarborough yet. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's from like Pape to like Woodbine. You know what I'm saying? Danforth, from Danforth to like all the way up to Mortimer, and more north of that. You know what I'm saying? Even almost where Flemington Park is right now. You know?
Is Don Mills considered East York?
Don Mills? No. I think it reaches close to there though. You know what I'm saying? Because East York town center is around those ways. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like going towards those ways. So.
Okay.
But is one of the boroughs, one of the 6 boroughs in Toronto.
Yeah.
East York. So.
Thank you for clarifying what the fuck East York is.
Yeah. We call it the East. We call it East Yitty out here. You know what I'm saying?
I never really understood what the fuck, because people, and like everyone knows, like, I grew up in Toronto, okay? But like when people say yo, I'm like, where you from? East York. I'm like, big up East York, but yo, on the low spot, I didn't even know what the fuck East York is. I'm like, what the fuck is that shit, bro?
Now you know.
Dope. So
you
you are an MC, you're 23 years old, you grew up in East York.
Yeah.
Your music, are you doing any projects as far as mixtapes, albums, like Wagwan with Jimmy Yitty?
It's funny you say that. I think, and I've been a little public about this. I think I'm working on an EP with my man MS.
Okay.
Right now, the title is Good Kid, Mad Yitty. You know what I'm saying? Because we always got to represent the Yitty.
Are you a Kendrick fan?
I definitely am a Kendrick fan. You know what I'm saying? So if
you coming out here and say Good Kid.
Yeah. You know, so the Good Kid, Mad Yitty. Then I think I told you a little bit earlier, I'm doing these ventures with To The Wolves. Okay. So we got some stuff in the works.
And what's that about, To The Wolves?
To The Wolves is a collective group that involves me, Jimmy Yitty, my boy Dopeface, who used to go by the name Dopeface Illa, my homie Justin Alexis, and my other big homie Josh Grant. Me and Josh Grant actually have an album almost. It's looking like a 50, and I'm saying this for the first time here, so you're getting exclusives.
Woo!
This guy is giving me so many beats, so many amazing beats, that I might make this like a 50-track album, or even like a 100-track album.
With features on it?
Maybe a little bit, but mainly just me, going in, bringing that old Yitty style back that a lot of people have been asking for. I've been venturing in like different styles where people want that Yitty. Yeah. So. But he's now a part of this group that I've been curating called To The Wolves. Okay. So we'll be doing, I'll be doing some projects with them, obviously. Yeah. And me and Josh Grant have a project coming out. Me and the Count are still working. I know everybody's waiting on that Glass of Chardonnay Part 2. That's just coming out soon. So that's the projects I'm working on right now.
So this project, and as far as your style of music, like what is there to expect? Like as far as the way you rap, your context, and so on and so forth. Like what is Jimmy Yitty's music like for those of the people who haven't heard your music? What's there to expect?
That's the thing, and for me it's kind of getting not hard, but I'm trying to figure out what style not only suits me best, but what style people want, you know.
Okay.
This year, I especially at the beginning of the year, I've been doing a lot of trap stuff and doing, you know, a little bit of auto-tune stuff here and there. Excuse me. But for my last project, One for All for Yitty, which is on my SoundCloud, you can check that out. SoundCloud.com, Jimmy from East York /sets/OFAAFY.
I love how he's just putting it out there.
You know
like
what
the
I'm
interview didn't even end. Like, he's putting it out there.
I'm putting it out there for the world because there's hidden gems in there that I you know, people got to hear. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to get to know Jimmy and, you know, what it's like in the Yitty, which is East York, then you should check out that EP.
So did you grow up in East York like your whole life? Like, were you born and raised?
I was born in Scarborough. You know what I'm saying? It's always been an East Side thing. You see me? But
we have an East Side nigga out here. It's West Side out here, niggas. West side.
But yo, we running through the whole 6. You know what I'm saying? So it is East Side, West Side, North Side, South Side, Central. You know what I mean? But yeah, I was born in Scarborough and moved to East York when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 23 now. So
you practically been in East York your whole life.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I was raised there for sure. So
dope.
Yeah.
Dope. So Jimmy Yitty, as far as I'm just curious. I've heard some of your music, and honestly, I kind of feel like it's different. I can totally feel that you are definitely a Kendrick fan.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's totally a compliment, because I know that there's a lot of cocky artists out here. Whenever I tell them, yo, you sound like this motherfucker, they be like, no, I don't. I sound like myself. No shame to the game, fam. If you kind of remind me of somebody and the person is a hip hop icon, take that and don't leave it, eh?
Yeah,
word. I definitely sense the Kendrick vibe off of you, but more trap. Yeah,
and this kind of answers your previous question too. So to expect on this project is going to be like, you know, it's going to be trap and R&B like all together. Like, I mean, not R&B, but like auto-tune, singy kind of, you know, melodic kind of music.
Yeah.
But
is that on your part? Like, you're the person who's singing?
Yes, for sure. I've been trying to do that a lot lately, actually, because for me, that is a challenge to me, because to write bars, like a song with just bars, me just going in, like, that's easy for me, because that comes natural for me, you know what I mean? So lately I've been trying to like challenge myself and you know, try and get into what the industry might be interested in and what's gonna catch, you know, the bait. I throw the bait and the masses is the fish, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make the music the bait to get them in, you know what I mean? So I can, you know what I mean? So I could shine, so I could get on.
So the music that you're putting out right now, is it the music that you actually like, or is it the music that you think people fuck with right now? No.
Lately, I've been dropping music that I just like. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And a little bit of what they might like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But this project with Josh Grant, like I said, I'm working on a lot of projects. This project with Josh Grant is kind of just like everything all wrapped into one. Yeah. Josh Grant, to the wolves. Shout out my man Josh Grant. We've been plotting on this album for like, in the next few months, it's gonna make it 2 years. But I'm glad that we waited this 2 years, because I've grown, obviously, as an artist and as a human being. He's grown as an artist and as a human being. I have a lot more connects now. I'm a lot wiser. And, you know, I think if I were to drop it sometime sooner now, I'll get a lot more recognition now than I would have if I released it a few months ago. You know what I mean?
Dope.
Yeah, so, but it's funny you brought up Kendrick, because this album actually has a lot of Kendrick-y vibes to it, due to the beats that he provides me, and just the style
if it's called Good Kid, Mad Yitty, it better fucking remind them of Kendrick.
Well, there you go. You know what I'm saying?
Mean?
Yeah.
Dope.
So
talking about Kendrick, so I'm assuming Kendrick is one of the people that you looked up to as far as music. But who else would you say are people that you looked up to as far as music icons growing up?
Well, some people's music touches me differently. You know, there's people whose music touches me like in a more deeper way. Like, to answer your question, I'd say Tupac and Aaliyah.
Tupac or Biggie?
Tupac, all day, every day. To be honest with you, and I'm gonna say this, you getting all the exclusives right now. I'm not a fan of Biggie. I think he's overrated, fam.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But in that era of Tupac and Biggie, would you have still chose Tupac over Biggie?
Every day, all day. Tupac was the greatest artist of all time.
And why do you say that over Biggie?
over Biggie.
Yeah.
Biggie's lines, and it's funny too because nowadays I listen to Chief Keef, and even though he's not like that lyrical or that intelligent, I still like his music for a certain reason. I feel like Biggie was just very overrated. His rhymes weren't really intelligent. It sounds like stuff that I could even freestyle. I just feel like because he had P. Diddy behind him with producing albums in the sense of throwing money around and making music videos look amazing, and it kind of gave away. So I kind of feel like, and it's funny, I kind of feel like even though Biggie's not a mumble rapper, I feel like he was like the first one of those kind of guys that like blew up in that era. He was that kind of version. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Jimmy. And this is on record. Yo, Tupac over Biggie still
every day, all day.
Can't even lie, dog. Can't even lie because I totally understand what you're saying. I kind of feel like Biggie was more of like the turn up club type music.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm
Tupac
saying?
was more of the conscious,
relatable
kind
and
of
people
nigga.
say that Tupac didn't have lyrics or didn't have flow, or like obviously they're only listening to Changes and Hail Mary, and
well, even
then
if
they
they
call
were
it a
listening to
day.
Changes, like you can't listen to Changes and say the man's not lyrical.
And exactly,
That's a
even
classic.
that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even that, but like I'm talking about, you gotta dig deep, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you gotta listen to all of, you know what I'm saying, all Eyes on Me album, the whole album. But people are gonna say that obviously, but you need to listen to, you know what I'm saying, like Machiavelli to Dawn, like 7 Day Theory, and you know what I'm saying, you gotta listen to
Tupac,
Against All Odds and all those albums.
So Tupac, Kendrick, and who else? Who else did you look up to growing up? I believe you said Aaliyah. Is that what you said?
Yes, Aaliyah for sure. But when I say Tupac and Aaliyah, those were more like personal kind of stuff that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want to talk about music, I would say I came up off of Wu-Tang and Mobb Deep and Nas.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the guys that I came up, and then like subconsciously, without even knowing, I realized a few years ago, two people who were very influential to my music were Schoolboy Q and Chief Keef. I'm not even gonna lie, like that's high key. Like Chief Keef's one of my favorite artists right now.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I take from his music and I relate and I can understand where he's coming from. So I take it as that.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
Chief
fuck with
Keef.
Schoolboy.
Yeah, and Schoolboy is one of my
Lyrical.
favorite artists. Like,
Dope.
you know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, and I love Travis Scott too. Travis Scott is
I can't
heavily
lie. Shout out
influencing me
Travis Scott.
lately.
I really fuck with his
Real,
new
for
track,
real.
Goosebumps with Kendrick.
Yeah,
that's
there
my
you
track
go.
still. That track's on repeat for me. I can't even lie. You know what I mean?
I've been listening to the which the one the one with him and young Black Star.
Oh, Young Black Star.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
heard
You
that.
know, coordinate.
Yeah.
That's
I
been
fuck
my
with that track
joint.
too.
Yeah, that's been my joint for the
I
last.
fuck with that. So what
few
about
hours.
Toronto? Who do you feel like are your top MCs in Toronto?
Toronto?
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's so
Hey
many
yo,
talent.
you
There's
better
so many
fucking
talent
name
out
me
here.
3 people, Jimmy? Because you're on beer cards, eh?
Yo, listen.
You're on
Everybody
beer
who
cards.
knows me, they knows I don't bite my tongue for nothing, eh?
All right, you giving
know
us
what I'm
that realness.
Okay, I'm gonna say, like we were talking about earlier, Gene 1 for sure.
Dope. Shout out G1.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Gene 1, my brother. Peace 7, peace. You know what I'm saying? I'd say, Gene 1. I'd say Dope Face.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? All the members of the Scramblers gang.
Dope.
You know what I'm saying? Those guys go real hard. I fucks with FBE too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, those are the same type of guys.
You say
Like
FME?
FBE. Shout out to my homeboy Chilios and shout out to Jim Brown. That's Flex Boys Entertainment. You know what I'm
Jim
saying?
Brown.
Yeah,
I
Jim
heard
Brown.
him. Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, Chief Keef's one of my favorite. I know that he's not the most lyrical guy, but like, you know what I'm saying?
So
Like,
what
their
is it
shit
about
just touches
Chief
me.
Keef that you fuck with? Is it the music? Is it the attitude?
It's
Is it his
everything.
aura?
When I judge an artist, and I look at everything from tone of voice to lyrics to melodies to beat selection to this and that to image to, you know what I'm saying? So like, I look at everything when it comes to an artist. So when I say Chief Keef's one of my favorites, it's because of everything that, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like
fuck with Young Thug?
Yeah. Definitely. I fuck with Young Thug. I fuck with Future. I've been listening to some Day Day lately.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I've been fucking with that guy. Yo, he's all right, man. 2 Chainz. I've been fucking with 2 Chainz heavy. His last 2 projects were pretty dope.
You look like 2 Chainz son.
Oh my goodness. I heard I sound like 2 Chainz sometimes.
You
That's
sound
kind
like-
of
yeah,
that's
you sound
kind
like
of
2
funny.
Chainz,
I don't know
like-
why that. That's funny though, because sometimes people tell me I sound like Prodigy from Mobb Deep, or sometimes they'll tell me I sound like fucking Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
like I don't know. Like I just whatever
But
the
you know
beat
what?
tells me.
I think that's a good thing, because that shows how versatile of an artist you are.
Yeah,
The fact
yeah.
that people can say, yo, you sound like Kendrick. Yo, you sound like Travis. Yo,
Yeah.
you sound like 2 Chainz. You
Yeah,
sound
yeah,
like,
yeah,
so
yeah,
that's,
for
that's,
sure,
that's
for
a good
sure.
thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
man.
it's always important to keep your image and your name.
Yes,
and
100%.
represent who you are,
Yeah, and
you
that's
know what
why
I'm
you
saying?
hear me screaming Yitty all day, every day,
Yeah.
every song, every Twitter post, every Instagram post.
Yeah.
Hashtag is Yitty
So
to
do
the
you have
wolves
any
all day,
features
every
with
day.
any ladies? Like, on you know?
No, but yo, speaking of which, everybody right now, go and check out Willa from
Willa.
Mississauga. Her name is spelled Whilla. Willa, if you ever see this, or if anybody who has the power to make something happen, I would love to do some music with Willa, because
Dope.
she's an amazing artist.
Is she a
from
rapper,
Mississauga.
singer?
No, she's like a singer,
Okay.
but it's like super like lo-fi space like you know
Is
what I mean?
she like
I-
jazzy, blues, bluey?
kind
she
of like
poetic?
I guess kind of like I don't even know how to explain it, but she's
Yeah, she's
dope.
ill.
Like so like you can't even like she's unique.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
Dope.
she's amazing. She's a great female artist. I also want to work with Blues, who changed her name to MI
Everybody-
Blues, because
yo,
she's
Blue,
amazing.
Blue. This is probably the 3rd interview that somebody shouted out.
Third interview. Somebody tried to do that.
Blank canvas. And Just
Yeah.
Donna.
And yo, there's actually an event tonight. I was actually supposed to go there. I might even still pop through there.
Where's it
tonight.
at?
At Blank Canvas
Blank
Gallery.
Canvas?
Yeah, tonight.
Just John was here like a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
We just
shout out
interviewed
Just
him.
John too. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Yeah, he's super positive
Super
guy.
conscious. Yeah, super conscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, dope. So, as far as the unity of hip hop and music in Toronto,
Yeah.
how do you feel when it comes to the support, when it comes to just the artistry of people and just the unity of hip hop in general when it comes to Toronto? Like, where do you think we're at right now?
I feel like niggas ain't supporting shit. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of talk about it, you know what I'm saying? But people don't fucking do it, you know what I'm saying? And like me being an artist, and I'm still like one of the underground guys, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who are blowing up. They're either from downtown or the West End, you know what I'm saying? Like there's not a lot of East Side niggas blowing up, especially from East York. Like when you're the East Side, but you're not Scarborough, but you're still East Side, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I fit in.
Yeah.
And I feel that because I'm the underground, like a lot of these niggas don't even take me seriously. And it's not even like the artists, it's even like the bloggers too, you know what I'm saying? Like we about to have a Kanye moment here right now, because like I'm
about to have a Kanye moment here right now.
I'm about to like really go off, you know
Shout
what
out
I'm saying?
Kanye West, free up,
Yo, pray for Kanye, you know what I'm saying? But in all seriousness, like, you know, I remember this one time where I hosted a show with, you know, some mediocre fucking names, but I guess because, you know, they did a little fucking, you know, rubbing and tugging, you know, and made their way up the ladder of success, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I booked them for shows, and people take me more seriously. I think that's stupid, and a lot of these people are just dick riding, and they're very cliquish, you know what I'm saying? Like, they won't even give people the time of the day if you know what I'm saying, you don't know certain people. And I get it, you know what I'm saying, but I don't get it at the same time. Like, it's still like surprises me, because like I see these people all the time on road. Like I see you,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I just seen you last week. I just
Yeah.
seen you I held the door open for you.
Yeah.
When I seen you at the mall, I said, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when the email comes in, like, you know what I'm saying, let's do some work, or let's da-da-da-da-da-da, or like, you know what I'm saying, or even like just a, hey, what's up, how was your day?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they don't even know niggas. And
Yeah.
that shit is super fucking corny, bro. Like, everybody thinks that a lot of people are moving Hollywood and they ain't even there yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna say this artist's name, but if you know who I am, then you already know who I'm talking about when I say this.
Yeah.
Nigga, you still a local artist, fam. You don't go OT to do shows. You don't go to the States to do shows. So how are you trying to flex on mans when you're still a local artist and you've been doing this for like 6 years, my nigga?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, niggas gotta squash all that shit, cause like it's just fake love, bro. There's a lot of fake love in the city. I'm not even gonna say names, but I know people who have done already showed me like, yo, I don't really like this guy, but you know he you know what I'm saying, he can get me in this position, cause da 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 da. But they don't even realize that those niggas don't even look out for you like that, because you know what I'm saying, like.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it. But when you fucking with Jimmy Yitty, it's all love 100%. So that's the reason why I feel like I'm gonna do something
like
different. You know what I'm saying?
Dog eat dog. I mean, it's a dog eat dog, and people really preach that.
Yeah, I could go on. I could go. I could go on forever
you're
about
keeping
this
it 100
shit,
though,
you know
because
what I'm
people talk
saying?
about this loyalty shit
and there's no fucking loyalty.
being loyal and so on and so forth. But when you got two rappers in the same room, it really comes down to, is it you or is it me?
Exactly.
Is that contract on the table?
Exactly.
So where's the line when it comes to loyalty? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it really comes down to your true supporters, your true family, your friends, and people who really fuck with you on that level. Because me personally speaking, if I was an artist and a rapper and I have my brother or my sister who's doing that same rap shit, and I truly believe in my heart that they deserve it, you know what I'm saying, and they're getting bare links, I'm not gonna hate, you know what I'm saying, and I'm not gonna knock them down just to have me kind of go up a extra step ahead of them. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's really the era that we're in right now, that everybody's just competitive. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm cool with the competitive, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that.
To a certain extent though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah. I mean, like, a lot of people try and take, you know, views and blog placements, and that shit goes to their
Jimmy,
head. You know what I'm saying?
What
So
if I told you, Jimmy, I personally
it's
know
real life,
rappers
boy.
that people respect. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That people look up to and respect.
Yeah.
Seeing? You go on their YouTube page, fam, they just drop a video, they have about 50,000 views, but they only have 4 likes on that 50,000 view video, fam.
Exactly.
Niggas is buying!
These niggas is
Farrah,
buying.
calm down. Farrah, calm down. Niggas is buying views, my nigga.
Niggas is paying.
Niggas is buying views. Niggas is buying likes. You know what I'm saying?
Fake
Where there's
stunting.
literally underground artists that are really born into this shit and that are actually putting in that work and investing their money. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what people really need to understand, that there's the fakes and there's the real people that are
Niggas
actually
phony.
doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas is phony.
But yo, Jimmy Yitty, where do we find your music?
Yo, right now you can find my music on SoundCloud.com/Jimmy from East York. You know what? It's 2017 and in the next couple weeks, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just getting the iTunes and Spotify and all that digital shit. I'm getting that shit worked on as we speak right now. So all these projects that I just spoke of, they're going to be on iTunes. So all y'all niggas, go get the Spotify. If you don't have it, go get all that iTunes, Apple Music, whatever, Google Play. Get all of that, because the music is going to be on there for 2017.
Dope.
Yeah.
You already know. Thank you for tuning in with The Untold Truth, hosted by your girl, Farrah K. We're here with your boy, Jimmy Yitty from East York. Even though it's a West Side thing. West Side, You already know. Make sure you check out our YouTube page, The Untold Truth Live, for more ciphers, podcasts, and panel discussions. We out. Peace and love.
Pull up if you do. Pull up marijuana. Pull up to my lip. Pull up to the condo. This night could be real. This is your first time in Toronto.
Nah, you ain't seen it. Yeah. Sipping